So I think they were trying to get that going with their LO and maybe not getting all the clears. But honestly, it came down to 4chan started doing better in those standoffs. They started winning standoffs.
Yeah, the standoff play was really, really strong. Not sure if it was because of those deplorables or just a much more coordinated offense, but something came together for them. And it's really interesting, too, because we saw some of those standoffs playing, 7 defense, a couple offense, 6 defense, a couple offense. It was incredible.
Yeah, really, really a great game. So big thanks to all the guys involved in that. Both 4chan and Reddit, really, really strong play. Holy moly.
Yeah, go
some of the
ahead.
captains. Any of the captains or the teams want to come in, I'm sure you know where to go. I don't want to broadcast that out anymore because there's 200 people.
Yeah, or if you're David Bowie out there, or Utah, or anyone, if you guys are listening to this, you can go ahead and PM me on IRC if you don't know where to go, and I'll let you know. I'm on in both the Tribalware and the QuakeNet channels. So, all right, big thanks to all the viewers that come out and to watch this. Wow, what a game we just had there. 4chan takes it 3-2. So for those of you who weren't here for the beginning of it, Reddit came out really strong and took the first 2 maps in like 15 minutes each at 5-1. So we were really everyone was selling the 4chan stock, but then 4chan had a big comeback in game 3, and then again in game 4, and then they had control of that entire game 5.
Yeah, it was just a slow build for both of them. Really good work. Definitely impressed by the 4chan squad. I was a skeptic. 100% going to admit it. I was a skeptic of the 4chan squad coming into this. I'm really glad to see them win it, though.
Really awesome. Really, really, really great game. So it looks like we do have player 3. No, we have David Bowie from Team Reddit. How goes it, sir?
It goes okay. That was a pretty good game.
Yeah. Let's wait for a little bit, see if we can get some other people in before I start asking some of the questions.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Craig, your Google voice or something's causing robot voice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Robot voice, that's kind of interesting.
So you sounded fine over the stream, but Bart and Tweak were robotish.
Oh, why didn't anyone say anything?
We were. Mixed in between random troll.
Oh.
I wonder if it's using like the audio codec from Google Plus and not from TeamSpeak.
That sounds
That would
better.
explain some of the weird volumes going on.
I guess I'm muted.
Good. All right, fixed. Whatever you did was good.
Okay. I
Yes, we
muted
can
and
see the chat.
unmuted. So that happens once in a while with this. Hopefully it wasn't during the whole set of matches. I hope not.
No, it was just the last like minute or so.
Oh, okay. Well,
after the game.
Oh, after the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
At the very end and right after.
Okay, well, from what it sounded like, it was the whole time. That scared me.
So, all right, let's get right back into the kind of post-game digestion, I guess.
Yeah, I got a question, if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead, Bill.
So, David Bowie, just from a first-person perspective, you guys were on top of the world the first couple matches. What do you think happened? Was it perhaps fault of your own? Was it a good comeback from 4chan? What do you think happened there in those last 3 maps?
The thing that was different about from the first 2 maps to the later maps was that in the beginning they could not get the flag off of our stand at all. They were just dying on the stand. And whatever adjustment they made later, I don't know if it was like the orbital strikes or the just like timed clear, it was working much better, and they seemed to always be getting the flag off of our stand. And at the same time, they were able to, looked like they went to a more generator-heavy defense that ended up working pretty well for them because it made it pretty hard for our cappers to get off.
Yeah, and just for everyone who's listening in, if you didn't, that was David Bowie, who is from Reddit, and we have Johnny Utah as well from Team 4chan. So we are talking to Reddit right now, and sorry, Tweet, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and ask both teams now that we got representatives. Starting with, let's go ahead and start with 4chan, and then we can move on to David Bowie. What did you actually think of that deplorable play? We don't see a lot of it in this competitive level. Do you think it's because of this patch that made it viable, or has 4chan been kind of doing that for a while?
Do you want me to go first or them?
4chan, please.
Well, I've noticed that a lot of people don't really use deployables that much, and they don't really practice for them. So I decided that, well, we decided that we should probably use deployables more often, and looks like it paid out.
Bowie, do you think the deplorables were having an effect on you? I noticed they had shields kind of blocking out some of the routes that you may typically use. Do you think that the deplorables did make a difference against your offense?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it isn't something we're as used to because at least in sort of what was going on before this patch, they were fairly easy to counter and they weren't used very much. It became much easier to defend the generators, I think, in this patch with the Technician Thumper. I don't know if that was something they were using, but it did seem that they were able to keep their gens up pretty well in the later games. I would say that just having a bunch of stuff on the stand in general is good. It was like the mines, I think, are extremely good for standee. But on the dry dock game, it was like, I don't know if they had 5 people in defense or what, but it's like coming in as a capper, there would be like 2 force fields, a claymore, 2 mines, a heavy with that new sweep blocking perk. So it was just very tough to get out of there.
Bart, do you got any questions for him?
Yeah, sure, I do. So this goes mostly to kind of the 4chan side of it. So when you guys took game 3, how was, what was going on kind of in your team speak? So you were down, you lost 5-1, 5-1, and then you took game 3 in a really close one. And then what was going through your head into game 4, and then kind of to follow up, once you took game 4 in such a ridiculously close game, I mean, that was one of the closest games we've seen. How did you guys kind of bring it all together, and why do you think that you got so much better and so much more coordinated as the games went on, as we lost Utah?
He's asking for that. Can you tell me the info really quick? I'm talking to him on Steam. He's asking for
yeah.
the info.
I'll...
Yep.
All right, and I'm unmuted.
Alright, sorry, I just need to look up the info here for this so that I can get it to him so he can get back in.
Wow, that was... I just want to say it again. I've been saying it on the cast all along, but now that I got you guys in here, just want to say great matches. That was really good to watch.
It's just that? There's no, like, port or anything like that?
Alright, so while we're waiting, here we go. From 4chan, status of Reddit, not told, told. Neither of those, but they are Toldosaurus Rex, cashfortold.com, No Country for Told Men, Knights of the Told Republic, Told Spice, The Elder Told 4, Oblivious, Command and Conquer, Told Barian Sun, We Told Hero, World Told, and Told King.
Nice.
Told in Caulfield as well.
That was hilarious, man. Great matches, though. Certainly not a bad show by Reddit. Certainly not.
So, yeah, Utah, did you catch any of that long question I asked?
No, none of it.
Okay. So, you guys lost game 1, game 2, 5-1, 5-1, in 20 minutes. And then you go into game 3, and it's a long game, and you win it. And so you guys are going out of game 3 into game 4, and so you win a really close one. And then you go into game 4. I just was interested in kind of what was going on in your team speak or whatever, and kind of what was going on in game 4. And then once you took that one in such a close one, how you guys were able to kind of get your composure back for game 5, and kind of piggybacking on that question is, how do you think you guys improved through the matches, and why do you think you did?
Yeah, at first we're like, fuck, that super heavy is not okay. Then after that, just laughing, confidence boost. Then Steph started playing, and just kind of took it from there.
So
yeah, I noticed Steph was a great sniper. Really good on the aim.
Yeah, Seth was really, really strong for you guys. I think Seth and the sniper from the Reddit side and Floatball were both really, really important in this game, especially, even probably more so than some of the other games we see. And I don't know if that's a symptom of the patch or what, but it was, we were talking about all night about how important that sniper positioning seemed to be in this matchup in particular.
Yeah, interesting fact. Our team, it was formed a half hour before the game was started. We didn't really know what we were doing.
What? Really?
Yeah, we had 0 team. Everyone bailed on us, so we just had stragglers come in and play for us.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh, really good job. Maybe you should be like a 5-star general or something, able to So, I mean, how much coordination did you guys have? I mean, did you have like a good solid core group that was doing all that work, or what was the deal? Were you guys able to kind of no way that you got that kind of synergy from everyone being new and then just over 3 games to turn it around like that?
Yeah, our communication got better as time went on. I think everyone was like a little shy. There's a lot of mouth breathing. I think they were playing with their dragon dildos a little too much. But then we kind of got our act together. Everyone started talking more. We were calling the flag grabs, and then it kind of came together.
One of the things that I noted throughout it was that, and maybe going back to David Bowie as well, is it kind of seemed like in the beginning, in the first 3 games, and kind of halfway through the 4th, Reddit was taking most of the standoffs, and that was really helping them win. I mean, obviously the play from Video P there and that super heavy was huge in the first 2 games. It took you guys a little while to adjust to it in 4chan, but just kind of going back to what I was saying just a second ago, in that what kind of turned it over for you guys, David Bowie, do you think? Like, what did you start seeing coming out that was such an issue for you in the later games?
Well, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think the fact that they were suddenly able to get it off our stand was a big part of that. They tightened up their own stand defense a lot, both with the deployables. Seth basically was just hitting shots extremely well, so it was very hard for us to get the flag home. And then they had some great plays with nitrons coming in, where like one Pathfinder would come in and get a nitron and just, the flag would bounce all funky, and then they would get it or whatever. Like even in like it was like we'd had 4 people back and they'd have 2 guys come in but still get their turn off of a nitron or something. I forget who it was. There was one guy that basically he kept getting all their turns.
Sculfy seemed to get quite a few of them, actually, their capper from 4chan.
Yeah, I think he's the one. I remember our sniper was saying just focus on that guy because he's the one that gets all their turns.
Yeah, I actually noticed that the sniper was definitely picking certain targets near the end there. I really liked the way you guys were able to swing it around with the positioning of the snipers. Especially on Arx Novena, I saw a lot of offensive sniping through the aqueduct tend to work out really well. Perhaps maybe if it doesn't move too terribly fast, we might be able to take up some questions from chat, see if anyone has anything to say.
If it's readable.
Exactly.
Fun fact, Seth is actually from like Brazil, and he has horrible ping, so he has to like shoot everyone like behind them. It's crazy.
Seems like 4chan played with every imaginable handicap you could have.
Yeah, it's like a rainbow of unity.
Hi-Rez is biased. Why am I biased? That's a good question there from Raven. What happened to Everett NK, David Bowie?
We tend to have Kevile cap on Arcs and Drydock and Crossfire because we found that, especially against sniper play, the light armor does not work out at all as a capper. And Kev is more confident with his medium armor routes than Everett. Everett's really strong with his Pathfinder routes, which is why he's a main capper on Kata and Bella, where those routes seem to work a little better. We found that like Arcs and Drydock and even Crossfire, it's very hard to get off the stand against a defense because they can generally see you coming and they're going to put like some damage into you, and then a decent sniper will just get you in one shot. So we tend not to use lights on those maps.
That makes sense.
Also, the name Scofy Paws is he's really a furry.
Thank you for making sure that was clear. He's also the guy who put together the big JPEG image of everyone and their regions for 4chan, which was, I think, kind of the beginning impetus for this match being started. Was 4chan kind of organizing themselves into a JPEG, more or less. So thanks to him for that. Oh man, so yeah, really, really awesome stuff. I mean, do you guys have any kind of parting thoughts? Either of the teams. I guess we'll start with Reddit. You have any parting thoughts or shout-outs you want to do?
No, I mean, I thought my guys played well, and we would love to play 4chan again sometime in the future. It was definitely the closest of any of the scrims or anything we've had yet.
Yeah, we'll have
I think
to have
it's
the grudge
the closest
match.
we've ever seen.
Especially the
Definitely.
Arcs game. I think we were up 4-2 in the Arcs game. We
Yep.
pretty much had it. And then they were able to turn it around, and we really couldn't stop that momentum. But yeah, we'd love to play again. Maybe Utah can get his full squad together, and we can give it another go.
Yeah, we should definitely see a grudge match soon. So thanks a lot, David Bowie, for coming out and
Thank you, guys.
getting everything together from the Reddit side. And really great game. It was fun to watch.
This is going to be Tweak signing off. Thanks for casting with me, Bart. It was really fun.
Yeah, sure thing, Tweak. Take it easy, man.
Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for the great games. Thanks for the 2,200 of you people to come out and watch.
Yeah, and so I guess kind of the same thing over to you, Utah. You know, do you have any parting words or any shout-outs you'd like to do for Team 4chan?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It's our first official scrim. It was pretty intense. Definitely something I want to do again. I want to bring my my full squad and not some just random shamble of people. I think we might see a little different turnout. A shout out to Milk Crate Jesus. I love you. And I think that's about it. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks for coming out, and we will be in communication, I'm sure, about the inevitable grudge match that's going to come of this.
I hope
Careless
so.
Sagan.
All right, sounds good.
So I saw in the chat that went flying by at one point. I saw someone asking how often do I update the whitelist thing from Beyond Gaming. Pretty often, probably about once a week. I'll go through and call about 10 names or 15 names. Usually when one of the leaders bothers me. So it looks like we have some other people who are going to pop up streaming here in the next couple minutes. I'm sure the Blinks, so twitch.tv/the Blinks will continue streaming.
I think we will too. If you're ready to go late night, I can do some questions and whatnot. Read them off to you, or
I've got I can do like 15 minutes of Q&A if you want to. Sure.
All right, any of you out there that have any questions for Bart or myself about Tribes or Tribescast, let us know. We'll be reading the chat if we can.
People really want you to stream Gallo singing.
I know, and I will after the Q&A session. All right, I'll do some pubbing with everyone. We'll open up the. I will
If you
wait
have
for it.
flag problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 Shazbots, but a flag ain't one by request. There you go.
Stirs, Bart isn't controlling the camera of the stream. He's just here with me.
Yes, I just talked to the stream that Craig does.
They're kind of flaming you.
Flaming me? For what? For
Yeah,
bad
they're like,
camera work?
why won't you play this music?
Oh, yeah, guys, you're barking up the wrong tree. Once you're whitelisted, how do you join whitelist servers? It'll be in the description of the games you'll look to get. It's a request. It's also in the forums, so just go look for the what the actual command is. The chat server's restarting for maintenance? Oh no.
Oh, what?
That's what I just got, yeah.
I wonder why that is, Bart.
Did I blow up the chat?
No, I'm pretty sure our viewers did though. I should take up the slow mode just to have some fun. Yeah, many I don't know if it sounded kind of like you were going to take off if the chat server does go down.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait to see what the deal was. But yeah,
Many
I
thanks
guess
to
you
you
guys
for
Tweeter at me. You could tweet at me at HighResBart a question, and I will answer it if you want to do that. You're welcome to. Until the chat comes back up, if you guys are listening and not able to chat.
So what's going on?
Looks like the Twitch TV chat has gone down.
Well, gotta love it when that happens. Remember, at Honcast, we actually crashed S2's servers when we tried to do fun matches.
I remember that.
Yes, and if you're watching and you'd like to see more of this, click the little subscribe button on here, or follow button. We'd very much appreciate it. We usually do this 3 or 4 times a week, so
Oh, here we go. Chat's back, I see.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. We can also take questions from the Tribal War IRC, but I don't see any there, so.
No, Victo. Bart will not show you his nipples. I'll answer that one for him.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for fielding that for me.
YMOM182. You can see the replays at tribescast.com. They'll be uploaded shortly. Once we're done streaming here, I will be able to upload them for you. So check back around 1 a.m. or so, and everything should be good to go.
Will Sanix be official? Ooh. There is, in that extra section in the new UI, there is a little secret code menu, and you can put in a secret code there to change your in-game speed to Sanic. And I'm sure if you think about it long enough, you will figure it out.
Alright, people want to see the gameplay, so I guess I'm going to bump that bit up a little bit more.
Don't want to see my face?
Well, I'll keep your face on there, just
Let me see your face.
I'll bump us over here. Doing some tricky stuff with the stream here.
Someone asking, will the interviews be up as well on the VODs?
Yes, they will, as well as this.
And then also, we're going to continue to stream here. There'll be some gameplay also coming out from the Blinks, and I think Thea TA as well on Twitch. So you guys can go check out some additional Tribe Descent streams once we go off here, or if you don't want to watch Craig Pub, or if you have any other big plans for the evening. There will be more tribes available to you, I guess is the point. So I see a lot of questions zooming by about 170k per weapons,
yes,
XP requirements in general, changing XP, blah, blah, blah. So I think that, guys, you should expect to see kind of similar what happened with the last patch, with that basically everything gets balanced, after a patch, including kind of the pricing. So, stuff will go on sale and all that kind of fun stuff. So look forward to availability. How do you get into the whitelist from Oceanic, or is there really no love? There is Kraken and White Whale, they're WV17. And you can go check out where's the Australian and Oceanic, what's the name of their community portal? I'll have to get that and make it available to everyone. I'll tweeter it out there for that community. But I know that Kraken's generally been in favor of that. You can go take a look at... there's a couple of the Australian teams also there on Beyond Gaming that may be able to help you out, but I will look to communicate that out via Twitter over the next week about how it's... Or that being said, WV17, you can go to beyondgaming.com and set yourself up a Oceanic whitelist scrim clan if you don't want to join a team, and I'll start whitelisting from that as well.
Oh, they keep talking about IRC servers, but never say what they are on. We are on irc.tribalwar.com, and then you can go to pound or hashtag ascend. And also, if you're European or, the other sort, there is a big community out there on the QuakeNet channels, or the QuakeNet server, rather, and that one would be the hashtag tribesascend.
Do high-res members post in V threads? I do occasionally. I have a trip that says high-res in it, though.
Are there any plans for Linux version?
I don't know, actually. We'll see. Oh, they're all mad because I said I use a trip code. Well, I mean, how else would you know it was me? You want me to just say that it's... I'll just start saying I'm Bart.
I'm Spartacus.
What's next for TA from Great Stalin, the great 4chan team member? Is there more content planned? Of course there's more content planned. We'll have more maps and even a new game type coming up here in the next few weeks. We'll be taking a look at arena testing coming up soon. So for competitive play, we're definitely looking to see what comes of it, and we're still trying to figure out everything around it. It's still definitely in production, but I think it's far enough along now that I can confirm that we will at least be doing some flavor of a smaller team deathmatch. It's not really focused on the flag; it's more gunplay oriented. So
interesting. I like that. No, I am Bardicus, not Spartacus.
yeah, that's right.
Shazbar.
Okay. Let's look. Okay, Vortex Cross. Why does Halo rip off Tribes so much? Bart, would you like to field that one?
Why does Halo rip off Tribes so much?
Yep.
Because Tribes was really the first really the first online multiplayer big team-based shooter game with vehicles, and that was really focused on online play. So Tribes, Star Siege Tribes 1, only had a multiplayer option. So it was really one of the first games in 1998 it came out to have that as a feature, or to have that as the only feature, I guess is a better way of putting it even. So I think that Halo, its art style was definitely inspired by the original Tribes games. I know the devs have actually said that. So I think art-wise and kind of in terms of how they envisioned maybe the play going, it seems like that there was Halo was definitely influenced by Tribes, and I think that conversely Tribes was influenced by Halo in its later iterations. So through through Vengeance and aerial assault and stuff. So definitely pretty. I would say it came from the same kind of root idea of a sci-fi shooter back in the late 90s. Here's one. Why do you guys keep changing Bell Omega so dramatically yet aren't touching the other maps? Actually, Dry Dock was changed a bit in this patch. A little bit of a balance change to make to give the Diamond Sword, or really just to nerf the Blood Eagle back to front potential route. Not off the hill, not off the left side hill, but there was a back to front route that was really, really strong. So we are still working on the maps. Still really trying to get Bell Omega really strong though. Is why it was undergoing a lot of changes. There's also a lot of negative feedback, and we really do listen to the community. So when people are really out to get it, changed, then we'll take a look at getting it changed.
No, there will not be any more matches casted tonight. 4chan was victorious against Reddit.
Yeah, quick recap. Reddit took games 1 and 2, 5-1, 5-1. 4chan had a comeback on game 3. Then they took it, I think, 5-3, and then game 4 was super close with a 4-4 tie. 4chan barely eked it out to force a game 5, and then took that one basically the whole way home, and they ended up winning 5-2.
I see something here about asking if can you make Tribes appeal to more casual audience? And it feels like
casual. I love it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I think Tribes right now, as it is definitely a casual feeling. Like I'm not hardcore into playing it a lot. Is the time I do play it a lot, but I'm not nitty-gritty into it. I'm not a spurg, as it were. So I have fun no matter what.
I just want to go fast.
Yes. Yep. You
can actually play it with the Wii remote, so I think that we're pretty casual these days.
Oh, look at this. Benji's in here with me.
Look at how mad the chat is about casuals. For adding Waggle.
Are you in a whitelisted server? Can I join you?
Yes, you can join me. And those out in the chat can join me as well. Just join up and add Craig as a friend. I'm currently playing Team Deathmatch, and I do see another high-res member in here. I did. Where did he go? High-res Benji. So you can shoot up a dev and a caster in front of thousands of people.
Oh, don't say that, then the servers will be crowded.
So here's a question from Elaine. Bart, when are you guys going to do a LAN event so I can throw a Twitch TV Tribes party? I don't know, Elaine. Hopefully pretty soon. I'm actually going to be coming and seeing you guys soon to talk about it. So let's call it
soon trademark.
.tm. Yep. You got it. No, I cannot post nudes on V. Sorry. I have to keep my job.
I would like random colors on brute grenades, please.
A rainbow.
Disco. Or at least a disco taunt.
Good lord. It moves so fast.
Yes, it does. A lot of people I'm seeing are asking about the phase rifle bug.
Yeah, because that was accidentally sent over the stream when you guys were talking about it.
No, I'm going to come find every single one of you and ban you.
But yes, rest assured, I'm sure it will be fixed in the next patch. As Bart was saying, this is a closed beta, so things are not final yet. You know, things are still a little rough around the edges, but it is damn fun to play.
What class is the phase rifle on?
Sentinel.
Buying
yes.
second.
It's the second one you can buy for, I think, 180,000 XP.
Dang it!
But don't quote me on the price.
170.
Okay, see, don't quote me on the price.
Yeah,
No,
I only have
I'm posting on me
52,000.
right now. I guess because I said that, I will only post to the trip now.
Oh, interesting. Any chance of making Fractal's team color to just really tell if a disco nade is safe or not?
Disco.
Team coloring, all that. I think I know that we've had some discussion about it. I don't think so because I think that it would be. I think that you would always think that. I guess it could be red potentially. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I think it might be a little too confusing.
That's kind of my feelings on it too, but I think it requires some thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have the time to do. I don't think I have the time to give it enough thought right now to really give an answer for why we would or would not do it.
Capture the Flag needs geysers like this map has.
Yes. Oh, I love the geysers.
Oh, you like the geysers? Yeah, that was.
Yep. The first time I stepped on one, I was like, "Why not?" And then I jetted up. I was like, "Yep, they're doing this game right."
Yeah, Bart, do you know what mapper did this one?
That was Coleman.
Okay.
So he's the same one that did the Bella Omega TDM.
Alright.
Bart hats? Question mark.
Yeah. Well, not hats, but we'll have. There will be customization options from the visual side. That you'll be able to. You'll be able to peacock if you want to. Don't worry.
So basically, from what I'm hearing, is not hats, but maybe helmets.
Yeah, maybe helmets, maybe but it could be different skins, bioderms, all that kind of fun stuff.
Excellent. Yes, you can already see the.
Do we have an ETA on those?
Soon.
It's Sean covered it a good bit in the.
I was going to say soon.
The Shaz pod, yeah.
TM.
I mean, it's basically, as soon as we can get them in, that's something that we really, that the community wants, and we are working on it. So it's
right.
Soon as fuck. That's not what I meant to say, but that is what I said. Sorry. Yeah, trying hard.
Oh, great. Now you have to flag this channel as inappropriate.
Yeah, it is super inappropriate.
after
On the
10.
sniper, that should be fun.
I know Scruggs. I wish there's a dating simulator in it as well, but audio is breaking again. 1 second, everyone.
Oh, Bart, something funny is
Alright.
I am proof that you can run this game at really low settings. I'm playing this game on the integrated card, and I'm running at 640 by 480 with everything off at 20 FPS.
My cell
Wow.
phone is laughing at you right now.
I know, my cell phone left you too. I actually ordered a 6670, but UPS lost it in the mail from Newegg. So now I have
Nice.
to wait for UPS to try to find it, then they're sending a new one, so it's going to be another week, maybe 2.
The map that Craig is currently playing is Night Drydock Team Deathmatch map.
It's a very big and
I like it.
spacious map. Yes, it's one of my favorites for Team Deathmatch, mainly because it's taken place at night. I love the dark tribesy maps.
My gosh,
Ah,
I
well.
actually hit something.
My 15 minutes are up, so I'll take 3 more questions, I guess, or 2 or whatever. You know, just whatever seems reasonable. If we see some good ones pop up, if not, I'm gonna pop off.
Is there a plan to add VoIP? Is it even possible?
It's possible, and we have it in Global Agenda, and I think that for tribes, the thought right now is that we will not necessarily support in-game VoIP, as people tend to want to use their own stuff because they seem to think it's lower latency.
Okay.
And we have the VGS as well that's in there, so I think that unless it becomes a huge issue and people are really crying out for it, that we would be inclined to not focus on it, at least for beta.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No. Tribes on Steam. Tribes on Steam. I've seen it 15,000 times. What?
And, you know,
Yeah, this is the 4chan victory music.
Alright, I gotta bump him down there. If we post that, I can't have music in it. So, sorry about that. Oh man, people are gonna hate me. We'll do that after. I promise, I
Yeah.
promise. After we get done with the VOD here. I will play that in all of its glory. Please don't be
Yes, we'll
hating.
play it
Don't
later.
hate me.
I gotta call out Elaine for that one. Tribes Ascend, : imagine if Halo was hard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough criticism there from Elaine.
But I don't see Halo with these awesome, you know, observer features and stuff.
Yeah, I really like the way skaters come so far.
Yeah, definitely.
slow down, tribesman. Please.
Hey. Oh, rocket hit me. I'm.
Stop and fire
Gotta
like a
go
man.
fast. More Sanic.
Oh, well, I think that I am going to sign off for the night.
All right. Thank
Oh
you
no.
very much, Bart.
So let me say quickly, thank you very much to tribescast.com and Craig for getting this all together. Thanks a lot to all of the viewers that came out today. Seriously, it was really awesome to see everyone out here for this Tribes versus
2200.
Reddit match. If you guys are still sticking around and you don't currently play the game and you would like to, I'd be happy to have you. You can go to 4chan, Facebook.com and like us there. Tribes Ascend on Facebook. Like us there. Get yourself a beta key. With the beta key, you'll be able to go and get the game from tribesascend.com. You can download the client. You can put it in to the patcher, and you will be ready to go and come in and join us for the fun. The game is free to play. It is a competitive base, we have a good, nice little competitive slant. I'm the competitive and esports manager for High Res Studios. We are out of Atlanta, Georgia. If you guys want to know about upcoming games and everything, you can follow me on Twitter at HighResBart, twitter.com/HighResBart, and I will be tweeting to you about when the upcoming games are. I've been talking too much. When the upcoming games are for both Europe and America, as well as when I'll be doing, when I'll be pubbing and when I'll be, kind of doing AMAs and that kind of stuff. I have started kind of doing a little bit of a show when the servers go down for patching, and so make sure to follow me there. You can follow me on Twitch if you want as well. Twitch.tv/HighResBart is my channel, and I pub there poorly every once in a while, and like I said, do some AMAs. A quick shout out also to the community sites that are available for you guys right now. Go to spinfusor, spinfusor.org. That is a European community, or European competitive community site. There's also firetruce.com that's currently getting ready to start its beta, more for kind of the US side of things. There's a couple of team sites that are starting to pop up. TeamZFZ.com, that's TeamZFZFZ.com, as well as TeamHindsight.com. So go check out some of the the teams that are starting to crop up and really sorting themselves to the top of the bucket of Tribes teams. If you guys are interested in getting involved in the competitive side of it, make sure to register your team through Beyond Gaming and let me know, and I would happily get you guys whitelisted and ready to go.
Zed, are you Canadian?
No. But I didn't know if it would be hard to hear T or Z or what. And I hang out with too many of the Euros.
You can also visit generators.com for Team Generator.
Ooh, looks like Generators also has a website now, so generators.com.
I'm amazed we got the domain. Oh, Tao's website.
Not Tao. Don't go to Tao's website. Not yet.
I almost clicked on it, and then people are like, why would you post that?
It's still under... here we go. Looks like we have IDK also on the site, so www.idk/gaming.com.
Oh,
that's another European team.
No, server's fine.
Server's
I
up
have
for
no
me.
weapon.
Oh, that Control K, or just K.
And yeah, so definitely go check out IDK, Hindsight, ZFZ, all the team websites, and Generators website as well. And so I have been and will continue to be HighResBart. It was a pleasure hanging out with all you guys and casting this game for 4chan versus Reddit on a Saturday night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for our Sunday games. So make sure to follow me on Twitter if you didn't get the message already about, and I'll let you know when that game is, and all that fun stuff.
Who's playing Sunday?
Oh, you're going to make me actually give people information.
I know.
Alright, hold on. Let me pull it up.
I am thoroughly interested right now.
And remember, guys, if you want to see the VODs, they'll be hosted at tribescast.com. You can also see community streams are listed there as well, so make sure to check those out. So,
if you have a community stream to add, let us know.
Yes, also that thing too. So it looks like we'll have a sorry, you can not to pass that off. You can submit your community stream to tribescast.com and they will put it up listed.
All right then.
Not yet.
There's a European match tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern between the French and looks like potentially working as intended or Hindsight. And
so 3 p.m. Eastern, all right.
At 8 p.m. Eastern, or really 9 p.m. Eastern, the USA match on tomorrow evening is going to be a Doom House, which is a new team versus Team ZFZ, which is headed by Macalius. So really looking forward to that one as well. So come join us tomorrow for those games. And
tomorrow sounds like some entertaining matches.
We would love to have you. And I would love to see you so I can berate you with more requests to follow me on Twitter and all that fun stuff. So I guess I'll call that over and out, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to stay handsome. It's been a lot of fun, and big ups to Tribescast for hosting us.